Yo, what is up, everybody? It's the Destructor Gaming channel here. Today, I'm gonna bring yourselves a little video that I think needs to be addressed, and I want this to really happen. This is more so for Microsoft and the Coalition. You guys, make a Gears of War, like Marcus Phoenix collection, or just Gears of War collection, whatever you want to call it. The reason why I think it needs to be made is really just a few reasons, ranging from, well, let's just start off with this one, obviously. It will revive your franchise. Now, you're probably asking yourself, well, Gears of War isn't, like, dead. Have you seen Gears 5? The Gears of War fan base has been dwindling for, like, the past 10 years. It started with Judgment, then it got worse with Gears 4, and then Gears 5, and now we're in a point where the franchise is almost on death row. It's basically almost into its grave. And if they don't do this and Gears 6 comes out and turns out to be another mediocre mess, Gears of War is dead. It's done. Finito. Bye. If you put this collection here, which I'm hoping to God it's true, I'll have a link in the description where I got the inspiration to do this video from. If this is true, it can help revive this franchise because at one point, Gears of War was a billion-dollar franchise. Like, from the first three games, they were like smash hits. They were like the flagship of the Xbox 360, right behind Halo. You know, like if it wasn't for Gears of War 1, the Xbox 360 might not have its start as it did. Now it would have sold eventually with Halo 3, but Gears of War 1 really kicked the doors down and got Microsoft a good advantage over the PS3. It's the honest God truth. And keep in mind, I've been playing this franchise since I was like, what, 6, 7? It was like around 07, 08. So let that sink in. But like, even then, like, look how it is with Halo. Speaking of Halo, look how great the Master Chief Collection is and how much has revived the classic games and it's revived Halo in general and kept people's interests or something. Like it really shows the like interest that people will have for older games. Like, the sad thing is, the only way you can play the classic Gears of War games is through backwards compatibility. And look, you can still find people to play. I mean, I've managed to find some right here for the lovely footage. But the problem is that, it's not as, like, easy as it used to be, really. Like, it's only, like, a small, dwindling fan base of people playing this game. It's not like, what it used to be, when it used to be very robust and active, really. Like, like how it was, like, years ago. Oh, and it just really shows because if you put this collection here, like having all the first three games in Judgment, or just like at least just the first three games of the Ultimate Edition, whatever you want to do, you can literally get people to buy it. I fucking buy it. Just make sure it actually runs well and doesn't crash and doesn't have the same problems Master Chief Collection did at launch. You might want to avoid that, but like generally, you can just have this nice collection of games for people to play and get people's interest back into the Gears of War franchise if they're not really all that fond of what the Coalition's been doing with Gears 4 and Gears 5. Like, because I know I have my gripes of those games, and I might go into them at another time. But, like, generally, like, it would give, like, nostalgia effect. Like, oh, look, the old Gears of War games. I remember playing these, and like, yeah, this is fun. It really would actually add a lot to this franchise that desperately can use a shakeup. Because, again, Gears 5, like, what the fuck is with the Terminator shit in Halo? We don't need that crap. We need to get back to basics. And I think this would be a good starting point. Because if you want people to buy Gears 6, doing this collection would be a great start. Not to mention, it'll make you a shit ton of money, and you can just update this game after. Like, if you want to just add in, like, Gears of War Judgment, or if you want to add, like, Gears 4 or something, if you really want to, like, go that far. I wouldn't do it, personally, but if you want to add Judgment, that'd be great. You can have, like, all kinds of stuff, and it'd be, like, you have so much multiplayer and have, like, a huge fan base and stuff, especially for Gears 2 and Gears 3, which are, like, the pinnacle of this series. When you really look at it, it baffles my mind that the Xbox and the Coalition has done it, especially with, again, it's been proven to work well for Halo. It really just, I fucking don't get it. Like, I really don't. I would personally like to fucking see Microsoft do the right thing, but we're talking about Microsoft here. They don't exactly make the best decisions, usually. And especially with the Coalition, how they are they're going to put their hands in the sand with some very questionable decisions, and of course, Rob Ferguson ain't around and neither's Cliff Bleszinski. So it's gonna be like, oh, the direction of this franchise is definitely in a dire strait. So really, reviving these old franchises would be a good idea. Now, I don't know if they're gonna do like a remaster, really, for any of their games. I don't know personally. I don't think they need to. But if you want to add in like I don't know, a Gears of War 3 remaster, like update the graphics or some shit, like make it like all HD and modernized like you do with Ultimate Edition, then great. If not, it's not really a big deal because I don't know who fucking cares. Just the big thing about this is that Microsoft give us the Marcus Phoenix collection. Like I almost said Master Chief, oof, but still, like give us a Marcus Phoenix collection. Like I would personally call it Marcus Phoenix collection just because it's Marcus Phoenix is the main guy, Gears of War, and you need to put some respect onto his name, considering after Gears of War 4 and 5, he's been nothing but a background and he's just been like a grumbling old man, and it's fucking depressing as shit, man. It depresses the crap out of me how like all the good characters are nothing but washed secondary like nonsensical characters, and like the main characters like some of those boring generic fucks that we don't give a shit about. But honestly, I'm kind of just rambling on. This is just a fun little quick video of why, Gears of War can use a little collection trilogy like how Halo has. It really would just give more interest to like Microsoft, really. But I don't know. I think I've just kind of said what I needed to say. So anyway, this has been Destructor. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Take care, and of course, God bless you all.